So Grady and I's global climate topic is fossil fuels or increased production of fossil fuels. Increased production of fossil fuels. This is when people or factories burn more fossil fuels. Burning coal, using gasoline, and kerosene to power vehicles using electricity, overuse of water are some examples of burning fossil fuels. Greenhouse gases are released when fossil fuels are burned. Nitrogen, carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, etc. Those are all examples of greenhouse gases.
The burning of fossil fuels influences climate change by increasing the air temperature, ocean and air acidity, ocean levels, and causing pollution. Some These are some reasons why fossil fuels are being produced. Is that fossil fuel production increases is basically being caused by overpopulation, and because there's a lot more cars on the planet now compared to the before the Industrial Revolution about 130 years ago. And according to EIA.gov, the United States alone had more than 1.447 million metric tons of carbon emissions in 2020, which was 32% of the United States energy-related emissions. Some other causes for the increased fossil fuel production is that there are a lot more animals than there used to be, and a lot more cows specifically because they emit a lot of methane. Some efforts of increased fossil fuel production. According to the Science Alert, that there were over 1 million people in 2017 that died due to either lung disease or respiratory infections, and these are almost all due to the exposure to more fossil fuels than is what healthy for people. This is a cause because it proves how the increased production of fossil fuels is very dangerous and it's causing a lot of people to die. Uh, the increased CO2 concentration in the atmosphere has increased by over 48% in the last 130 years, which is basically when the Industrial Revolution started. And the air quality is just continually getting worse and worse, and it causes smog.
Why is this a concern for humans? When it comes to the excessive burning of fossil fuels, humans should be very concerned. These are some of the things that are happening slash will happen because of this. Rising atmosphere temperatures, global warming, so ice melting and animals will go extinct because they cannot adapt. Rising sea levels, increased dioxide or CO2 emissions, increased ocean acidity, and formation of smog and acid rain. What can you do to combat your fossil fuel use? You personally can take action to help excessive burning of fossil fuels by lowering your carbon footprint. Here are some things you can do to help right now. Use renewable energy, install solar panels if possible, use reusable cups, plates, utensils, bags, and towels, unplug devices when fully charged or not in use, substitute driving a car with walking, biking, and public transit if possible, and do not overuse water. Turn off running water when not in use. Avoid long showers.
Yeah. So basically, to prove our claim, this is the burning of fossil fuels is influencing climate change by increasing all these things that we just talked about.